Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Monday, January 27th, 2025, and we are back with our best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Being the Odds. Let's recap yesterday's results. So yesterday, we did not have a day we wanted to yesterday. We had a bad day yesterday, 1-5, not what we wanted. The good thing, though, is that for the NFL playoffs so far, we're 24-14 on the channel, so, not bad there. But first off, we had Redskins plus 6.5. I said yesterday this is a homer play, but this is just one of those things where when you fumble the ball 3 times and give it back to Philly 3 times when they've got that running game with that running back with Saquon, you just aren't gonna win those games. And the Eagles won it fair and square. They forced those fumbles. They forced those fumbles. Those were great plays, but it really just shows we're a year or two away from really competing with this team. We have a lot of cap space over this coming year. But I love the trajectory of the team, obviously. But holy crap, man. That was a bad game. We were close with the 6.5. It was 34-23 in the fourth quarter. The game just got away. But when you fumble the ball a million times, you give it back to them, specifically before halftime. That was where the game flipped. When it was 20, I think it was 20-12. And then when McNichols fumbles the ball on the kickoff, that was the turning point of the entire game. Because up until that point, I think it was been an even game. And Eckler, McNichols, Diame, they kind of gave it away. Eagles are very, very good. Congrats to them, but holy shit, dude, that was heartbreaking. Under 48.5 Buffalo and KC, that was lost. McLaurin over 61.5 receiving yards. They just didn't throw him the ball in the second half. Didn't understand that one at all. Saquon, they pulled him, which is no surprise. We're up by $1 billion. Worthy got that one done. And then Kincaid dropped a ball that would have gotten the Bills, I think they got the Super Bowl if he catches that ball. I also, if Josh Allen throws the orbit route to Shakir in the flat to his left, so he rolled right. If he threw it back left, Shakir gets the first down easily. There's no one over there. If you look at the play, if you look at the all-22. But tough day yesterday. We're going to bounce back today. I'm just sad my Redskins are out of the playoffs, but you know what? I can't really be upset about it because, we had an amazing season. But we've got 6 picks for you guys today. We're going to bounce back today. But if you're new to the channel and haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like this video, the notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post these best bet videos every single day. Go after 15,000 subscribers. We show up whether we win, whether we lose. So I'm excited to have you all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. So first play I'm rolling with today, we're going with NC State plus 21.5 versus Duke. This is just too many points for a rivalry game. And given how Duke's been rolling, I think that there's a possibility here that we just see them. I think this is going to be a letdown opportunity for them. The sharp money right now is on the Wolfpack as well. NC State, 44% of the bets, 46% of the money is on NC State as I'm recording this, which means the public is on Duke. No surprise, given that they're the Duke fucking Blue Devils. And I can't really go through each matchup and tell you NC has a lot of advantage, but 21.5 points is definitely a huge advantage. So I think NC State keeps us within 20. I think that's a pretty, I don't think that's going down a limb very much. So I'm going with NC State here plus 21.5 versus Duke. Next, I'm going with USC money line versus UCLA. UCLA looks a lot better than they have been over the last few weeks. However, I think that's one of those things where just a little bit of like coach rips you a new one on national television pop. I think it's a lot of that. And this is a rivalry game, and USC is I honestly kind of dominated over the last year and a half. And the sharp money today, the public is on UCLA because of what they've seen. I think USC goes out and wins this game. So give me USC money line minus 108 versus UCLA. Next, I'm going with one where I need to hold my nose and bet it, but I think it's the right play because the public is heavily on the other team here. But I like Pelicans here, money line versus the Raptors. They're starting to get healthy again, and this team is not as bad as what they're showing. They've got plenty of talent. Now, great. I think DeJounte Murray's out for this game. I think he's looking at like a broken hand or something right now. But even with that being the case, they are still going to have CJ McCollum's going to be there. Zion will be there, hopefully, because you never really know with him. But I think that if those two are there, those are the 2 best players on the court are going to be on the Pelicans. And when you're looking at this Pelicans team as well, the thing is that the Raptors have really no home court advantage really at all to speak of. I'm pretty sure Scotty Barnes is still out. But again, the public is just so far on the Raptors right now. I think the Pelicans win this game. I'm higher on the Pelicans than most people. even though they are fucking terrible. But betting wise, I think they're actually a decent value here, and you got to go with the value play. So give me the Pelicans money line versus the Raptors. Next, I'm going with the Magic money line versus the Heat. I just think this Heat team's a fucking disaster, and it's not just because of the Jimmy stuff. Because people are going to point to Jimmy Butler and be like, oh my God, look at this nonsense. And by the way, it is complete nonsense. I mean, he's under contract right now. And this is a completely I don't know, maybe I don't know. I think I'm in the majority here. But the dude gets paid $50 million to play basketball. And he's frustrated because Pat Riley won't give him 2 extra years tacked on to his contract when he still is under contract for not this year, but next year to play basketball for $50 million a year, and you have no state income tax in Florida. So I don't really get it. I just do not understand what he's upset about. But if you take that part out, right, the contract stuff, which makes no sense to me. And by the way, and people are gonna say, well, he's a pretty good player, and he is a good player. But it's you see what he did in not Detroit, him in Chicago, and in Minnesota, and Philly, and now he's doing it again in Miami. It's just I love Jimmy Butler as a player. I think he's a great player, especially in the playoffs, but you just can't tell me that this is what he should be doing. Now, on top of that, though, when we're looking at this Magic versus Heat team, I thought this Heat team was stale going into the year. I thought they peaked when they went to the NBA Finals. The year after, they were fine. Last year, they were okay. And then this year, I'd said at the start of the year, this team's a stale team. I still feel that way. And they got to bring someone new in to be able to, give this team a spark. Because let's say the Heat sneak in as the 9 seed in the play-in tournament, they win a couple games again there. They have no chance of winning the NBA Finals. And Pat Riley isn't running this team to lose in the fucking play-in or lose in the first round. I think you can trade Jimmy, try to find someone that's actually good. But again, I think it's going to be really difficult with how Jimmy's portraying himself to be able to get a good trade partner. So I like the Magic here. I think the Magic match up very well. They have the size to bother the Heat. They have great defensive guards. And again, this Heat team just feels stale, and the Magic team feels fresh. So give me the Magic money line versus the Heat. Then we're going to the over 6.5, Seattle and Edmonton plus 108. I love the plus money on this. Edmonton has too much offensive talent to let this go under. The sharp money's on the over today, so I'm going with that here. And then we're going the over 5.5, Vancouver and St. Louis in this game. I like the over here. The sharp money's on it, and I get plus money, so I'm rolling with it on the over. Maybe I have some more plays a little bit later. If I do, I'll post on the pinned comment below. And also on my Twitter. My Twitter's linked in the description below. But guys, go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I'll see you all tomorrow.